Jacob Zuma's arms deal case is back in court for a pre-trial. Let's talk about it. Aloha, welcome to Entertainment Galore, and this is your girl Missy. Please do like this video and subscribe to the channel. So in this video, I want to look at the history of this case, right? Or rather, where this actually started. So I am going to do videos bit by bit, leading up to the now, referencing from a BBC's article in 2018. First and foremost, let's look at why there was an arms deal in the first place, right? So, a newly democratic South Africa decided its military needed to be overhauled. And 5 years after coming into power following the end of white minority rule, the ANC government signed a contract totaling 30 billion rands in 1999. So the deal involved companies from Germany, Italy, Sweden, Britain, France, and South Africa. Now, why was it controversial, right? So even before the allegations of corruption were made, the spending of billions of dollars on newly fighter jets, helicopters, submarines, and warships was contentious in a country where millions lived in poverty. Others also pointed out that there was no credible threat to South Africa's sovereignty to justify the spending. Therefore, questions emerged about the deal within months, leading to official investigations into allegations of conflict of interest, bribery, and process of violations in the purchasing of equipment, right? And what was the outcome of this? So there's only been two convictions, right? The ANC's chief parliamentary whip at the time, Tony Yangeni, was found guilty of fraud after it emerged he had received a large discount on the purchase of a luxury car from one of the firms bidding for a contract. He also lied to Parliament about the benefits. After various appeals, he was jailed in 2006, although he only served 5 months of his 4-year sentence. And then also financial advisor and businessman Shabir Sheikh was jailed for 15 years in 2005 for soliciting a bribe on behalf of Jacob Zuma from Tint. Was it Tins? I'm not sure. The local subsidiary of a French arms company, Tails. He was also on a medical parole in 2009. So the allegations also formed a part of US and British inquiries into BAE systems, and in 2010 the UK military contractor pleaded guilty to charges of false accounting and making misleading statements and paid more than $400 million in penalties to end the investigations into questionable payments made to win a contract. The following year, Swedish firm Saab admitted that 24 million rand was paid to secure a contract for fighter jets, but said the payments had been made through BAE systems. A new South African Commission of Inquiry into the deal formed in 2011 concluded in 2016 that no charges should be brought. But a week later, the High Court ruled in a case brought by the opposition, Mr. Zuma should face charges over the deal. So they had been dropped weeks before he became president in 2009. So let's look at Jacob Zuma's alleged involvement. He is alleged to have received bribes from a French arms firm via his financial advisor in order to protect Tails from scrutiny. He was first charged in 2005, but a trial has never come to fruition thanks to many challenges, other technicalities, and backing from a strong faction within the ANC. But the arms deal, among other scandals, dodged his presidency. So in 2017, the Supreme Court backed the decision that charges be reinstated, and he now faces 16 counts of corruption, racketeering, fraud, and money laundering in total. Right, he is accused of accepting 783 illegal payments, right? So also do note that this is from 2018. So please do note that this is updated up until 2018, right? So let's look at why the court ordered that the charges should be reinstated. A High Court judge said the decision by the NPA to drop the charges in 2009 was irrational. The NPA had done so after receiving phone tap evidence from Zuma's lawyers, which suggested there had been political interference in the investigation. But the opposition DA pursued the case after Jacob Zuma became president, winning a court battle to make the sealed recording public and then arguing there was no evidence to warrant the charges being dropped. So here's a breakdown of the arms deal timeline, right? So this is leading up to 2018. Like I said, I will make a video in continuation after, or rather day after, right? So in October 2005, he was charged with corruption. In September 2006, a trial is struck from the court's list when the prosecution asks for yet another delay to gather evidence. In November 2007, the Court of Appeal opens the way for charges to be brought again when it ruled that the seizure by police of incriminating documents from his home and office was illegal. December 2007, 10 days after Jacob Zuma became ANC president, prosecutors bring new charges of corruption, racketeering, and tax evasion. In September 2008, a judge declares that the prosecution was invalid and throws out the charges on a legal technicality. And in January 2009, appeals court overturns the ruling just months before general elections. In April 2009, the chief prosecutor drops charges against Zuma after phone tap evidence suggested there had been political interference. In April 2016, High Court rules Jacob Zuma should face the charges and prosecutors' decision was irrational. And in October 2017, the Supreme Court backs the ruling. In April 2018, he is charged with corruption 2 months after resigning as a president. So this is dating back on the arms deal case, right, that Jacob Zuma will be facing currently, all right, as it is back in court. So this is for me and other people that probably did not have, or rather did not know the history of the arms deal case, and looking at how it's actually been like over 2 decades already as well since the beginning of it. Jeez, it's been long, and it seems like there is a lot happening as well, so I will also get into that. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Please do like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching from TikTok, please do hit the plus sign and follow. Alright, also share this video with whomever. Until the next one, bye.